Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV. How are we all doing? Just give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna. Is that the new camera? Yeah, that's the new camera. All right, brand new camera for today. Yes, right. So let's go and get into these games in UEFA Champions League, Europa League. I'm about to drop the link in actually into the Discord chat, and I'll probably do it in the If you're on Discord, go and sign up now. Links in the description. Right, going inside there, loads of chats to talk to in there. Right, go in and check it now. Just put the link in there. So go and do that now. Arteta out, Chris Paul. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. We're also gonna put the link in the chat. So give me 2 seconds and copy that. And put that in there. Bang. And again, there we go, just to make sure everyone knows. So the link's in the chat, so please do if you want to come on, please do so now. Obviously Arsenal played last night, but I'm going to start with UEFA Champions League before going into that shit show of a performance. UEFA Champions League fixtures. So, right. Just talk. No. Fuck you. Don't start. Right. Otherwise you can get in and explain yourself. Don't start on me. Right. Stop trying to wind me up already. I only just started. Right. So yeah, obviously we've got the Champions League fixtures to get through. If you do want to come on, have your say, the link is in the chat. So go and do that now. If you want to donate, the link's in the description for the Just Giving page. Go and donate whatever you can to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. Plus, as well, right, we are not that far off on watch hours. So if you have got spare time today, go and watch some previous content. It all helps. Loads of content you can check out, and so keep doing that. I'm using the new camera, by the way. But anyway, we're going to get into this. We'll start off with Real Madrid versus Chelsea, which was the first game of the week. It was a 1-1 draw in the end. Chelsea took the lead and looked very promising going forward. But then so did Real Madrid. It was pretty even game, to be honest. And Real Madrid ended up equalising in the end. So they managed to. They just managed to win that game. We've got Saeed, how are you, mate?
I wish I could say I'm great, but I'm not. I'm so mad.
Yeah, I'll bet you are.
Performance. One second, I just have to pick this.
Yeah. No worries. But yeah, Real Madrid obviously making it a very even game in the end, and it's still up for grabs at Stamford Bridge, right? I just got to feel. I would hate to be. Oh, talk, man. Leave it out, man. I had a part of this last night. I don't. Part of me was like, why did I go on Rich Sports' channel with 3 Man United fans? Honestly, but there you go. Right, big up to Rich Sports. Go and subscribe to them now. But yeah, like we should have. Real Madrid, at Stamford Bridge, they could get it done. They can get it done. But then Chelsea, Tuchel, everything's been working under him. Timo Werner again misses some key chances in that game, right? And I got a feeling actually it might come to bite them if Timo Werner does not has not taken after those Timo Werner has not taken those chances. It's what happened to Liverpool in the second leg. And didn't take their chances, and Real Madrid made them pay for it. So, yeah. Yeah. So, but anyway, so yeah, for me, what would I say for the second leg? Do you know what? I see Man City Chelsea final. You know, I see an All English final. I do say City are going to win it, but I do feel that Chelsea are doing what they did in fuck's sake. They're doing what they did in 2012 when they won it then. They got rid of their manager halfway through a season. They're bringing a new manager bounce, right? And everything starts clicking in the Champions League, and they managed to qualify by winning it for the next season. And I feel they're doing it the same way. Obviously, they're still in a fight for top four. Real Madrid, I think they're still in a fight for the title. So it depends. It depends how. Depends who turns up on the night. To be honest, I mean, they're both equal amount of talent. They've both got great attacking options, great defensive options. So it is all up for grabs. But at the moment, it is advantage Chelsea. So, but yeah, so I'd say Chelsea win it 2-1. 2-1, I'd say, for the second leg. But get your predictions in for the second leg. Who do you think will qualify out of them and out of any of the teams we're going to talk about? Because obviously we've got still this next game, and then we've got another game on top of that. But yeah, just gonna quickly let some know that I'm live now. Yeah. We got Saeed back in the building. How are you, mate?
Yeah. I'm good. How you doing, mate?
Yeah.
Big up to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, big up to everyone. I think I'm recovered from last night.
Yeah, I know, man. But
do you know what? We'll get into it actually, because I'm going to bring up the UEL fixtures. Villarreal versus Arsenal, and he got away big time. He got. Do you know what? Someone actually said it. This guy must be the luckiest guy on the planet. Right? Honest to God. How is it we play like that and we come up with a 2-1 defeat and still be in the tie?
Yeah, because 2-1 is actually not a bad result, because if we win 1-0, we are through.
I can't believe he asked Smith Rowe. Look at it there. He asked Smith Rowe to play as a. This is not me having a pop at Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe is an amazing talent. This is me having a pop at a manager. Why the fuck are you play? I'm sorry for swearing, but I'm fuming still.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you playing Smith Rowe, right? Who's what, 20, 21, right?
Yeah.
He's still learning his trade, and you're asking him to play as a false nine that he's never done for in his career at Arsenal. Are you mad? And you tell him to do it in a European final. And as for the red card, right? We all saw the tackle before. Danny Ceballos, I think he got a booking or got a warning. I saw the referee give a warning. I thought he's gonna do that again. Get him off. I had that in my mind. I said, if he doesn't take him off, he will get sent off. And what?
Yeah, you remember? I even said at half time that he should take him off because he wasn't in the game. We had such a big hole in the middle. He couldn't control the middle. He didn't contribute to anything. And it was clear that Xhaka was struggling as left back. So he could have just put on Cedric, play Cedric left back, play Xhaka with Partey, and take out Ceballos.
Well, even just a direct swap with El Neni, because I think El Neni, to be honest, as a DM, he's not going to be an extravagant guy. He's going to play things safe. He's going to calm things down in the midfield.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's why I rate him over Ceballos. Ceballos just does nothing, absolutely nothing whatsoever.
He's useless. You know,
And
I've said it before.
I was on Arsenal Alex, and everyone go subscribe to Arsenal Alex's channel, and also Military Gunner, because Military Gunner explained it really well on that channel last night. He said that about how with Xhaka or El Neni, Xhaka or El Neni will hold, Partey will get to do what he wants. The reason Partey was shit is because he now had to play the defensive midfielder, because Ceballos was doing this, running all over the pitch, right? And you can't play Ceballos and Partey together. It just doesn't work. You're playing two CMs when you need a DM there.
Yeah, and even, you know, the thing is this as well. Thomas Partey can play defensive midfielder, but then he has to do it with someone who's mobile and who got good positioning. Ceballos was all over the place. He was out of position all the time. He's not mobile. He's not a box to box. He's not a creative. He's not a defensive. He's just an unnecessary player. And you could see when he got the red card, we were actually playing better without him on the field. And that's how bad he is. You know, I don't understand. I mean, he was here for 1 full year. He didn't do anything that warranted that we should loan him again. But obviously, we go for the cheap option. We loan him again. And what? We've loaned the player for 2 years, and no one can tell me like, oh, here is 10 good performances that he has done over these past 70, 80 games.
Here's the thing. Tell me what he does. Is he a CM? Is he a DM? Is he a box?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, because he's obviously not a box to box, and he's not a number 10, and he's not a defensive. What is his strength? I mean, people say that, oh, he's good on the ball.
I know his strength. I know his strength. He's called he's called being a dancer for Kylie Minogue, spinning around. Spinning around, move out of my way. That's what he does. Spins.
It's ridiculous, Stephen. Honestly, and I blame the manager. I blame the board, blame the owner. I mean, obviously, this is what you get when you employ a manager that's never managed before in any kind of level. He's not even managed boys in secondary school. That's how inexperienced he is. So why would you employ him under a time when Arsenal is in a big crisis, when there is so much pressure, when there is not enough funds, and when there is an aging squad? Why would you put him in that position? I mean, he was doomed to fail.
I watched an TV interview last night, and there's a new guy on there, and he had some controversial, not just thing about fucking conkies, but he also about Arteta. He said, well, he's tried something different. Would you rather play the same thing? He said, no, right? If he played Saka, Martinelli, Smith Rowe, right? Smith Rowe on the left, Saka on the right, Martinelli up front, and Odegaard in the middle, and he actually dropped his fucking agenda over fucking Martinelli, right? We would be creating chances. There'd be too much pace for Villarreal to handle. They've got players that are literally 30 odd years old, for God's sake, right? You put all that pace on them, they'll get fucked. So it was easy to see. You didn't need to try something extravagant and play a false nine or this, that. You're asking an 20-year-old to play a false nine when he's still trying to learn his trade as a cam, right? I'm sorry, that doesn't wash me. And
as well,
you said about the owners as well. I don't begrudge them for coming in and trying to make money. Do you know what I begrudge them for? Coming in and make money and destroying our football club at the same fucking time.
Yeah, but obviously that's the issue.
I don't mind people coming in and want to make money. I want to make money for the charity, right?
Yeah.
But I won't go to destroy fucking YouTube over it.
No, right? And that's the thing, Stephen. I mean, if they were making money and we were winning league title, we were winning Champions League title, nobody would care. He could take out as much money as he wants.
You can
as
take
long as
100
the
million
club.
if we're winning the league. I couldn't care.
Yeah, exactly. But the issue is we are not winning. We are even further away from winning than when they bought us. Our club is declining, and nobody seems to be able to see that. We are not getting closer to become a big team.
We're
Instead,
still close to
teams
the
like
bottom. We're close to the
Leicester,
bottom this season than we are to the top.
yeah,
This
and
season.
teams like Leicester have gone past us. We have to admit it. Leicester has won the Premier League less than, I think it was 5 years ago. We won the Premier League like 17 years ago. Leicester are now every year fighting for Champions League spots. We are fighting for Europa League spots. And we only got into the Europa League because we won the FA Cup.
Yeah, we're not even fighting for Europa League.
And look at this year in the league. And we are getting further and further away from the top teams. I mean, do we even have one player that would start for Man City? Maybe
Saka.
Tierney would probably be the only one because they don't have a proper left back.
Yeah.
But except Tierney, who would start?
No,
I mean,
Saka
we have to
bench.
look at our recruitment. It's awful. Our scouts is awful. What are we trying to do? What kind of team do we want to be? I mean, you cannot see a trend from the players that we buy and how we want to play. How is that possible? Why do you spend 72
like
million player on
a
a counter-attacking specialist when you want to play possession football? It doesn't make any sense.
Do you know what? And people then are going to moan to me probably this weekend and say, why are you not doing an Arsenal watch along? Do you really think I want to do an Arsenal watch along when there's F1 on? Fuck that.
I know, I understand you. It's boring to watch us play football, man.
Why would I want to watch that when I can watch a Grand Prix?
I mean,
Grand Prix is boring. Fucking no, it ain't this season. Trust me. It's more entertaining this season. Trust me. I ain't gonna watch that. Fuck that. What do Arsenal give me to make me want to watch them?
Nothing. And that's what I was saying yesterday. When they scored a goal, where was the hunger? Where was the will to play? I mean, you are in a semi-final of a European tournament. You have the possibility to lift a trophy for the club that we've never lifted. You have the possibility to reach Champions League. You have a possibility to get better wages. Everything that you should want as a player.
I got my match reaction this evening. Maybe I should have switched it around. But hey, if you can repeat it on the match reaction, but don't.
I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. And you know what the sad thing is, Steven? Chelsea have become the club we thought we would become when we moved into the Emirates.
Oh, yeah.
They have an owner with ambition. Every 2-3 years, they're either winning a title, a big title, or fighting for it. They have won the Champions League, which we never did. They have won the most trophies by English teams
in the last
15 years.
15 years, yeah.
They have now a self-sustained model. I think Abramovich haven't pumped in money there for probably 7 years.
No, what they've done is they sell their youngsters like the Bruyne, Mahrez.
Yeah. But it's a self-sustained model.
It's really at a high price and then buy high.
But that's what we should do. If we don't want the owner to pump in money, we have to sell our assets. Or instead, we let Alexis Sanchez go when we had a bid for 60-70 million, and it was clear that he didn't want to stay. You tell me, City came with a bid, I think it was 60 million pounds. If we would have told them, give us 75 million and you get Sanchez, they would have bought him because they wanted him so much. Man United wanted to buy Ozil. We could have sold Sanchez and Ozil. Liverpool wanted to buy Ramsey, and we'd have probably collected 200 million for those 3 players. Are you telling me with 200 millions we can't reinvest that money and buy better players? I mean, look at Liverpool. They do it.
Problem is, though, do you trust
Look
them
at
to do it?
Leicester. They
Hang
do
on,
it.
the amount of times we have sold players, they don't spend the same money.
No. And I think the only two players I can say that fair play, we got proper prices, is for Chamberlain and Iwobi. But that's
Yeah.
that's it.
That is
How do
it.
you let a player like Aaron Ramsey go for free?
Sanchez
How
for
is it
free.
even possible? I mean, at some stage you have to say, you know
I
what,
mean,
this guy only have
Socrates
1 year left.
has had to terminate his contract. We're gonna have to terminate. We're having to
Yeah,
man
and
Mustafi down, Kolasinac. I know these players ain't good, but we're having to run these
do
contracts
you know what
down.
the worst thing is, Stephen?
Yeah,
People praise Edu for terminating these people's contract. How is it a good thing? People don't look at the big picture. How did we reach a point where we have to terminate players'
because we give them
contract
over 100
and
grand a
pay
week when they're
them,
not worth it.
yeah, and pay them compensation? How is
That's
it a
why
good
everyone looks
thing?
at us in Europe and like, you are mugs. Why are you paying this lot 100 grand a week? They can't do shit.
And that's what I don't understand. I keep telling this. Thomas Partey, I think it was on 60 or 70k a week. He is now on £250,000 a week.
Fucking hell.
How do you go from negotiating with a player that owns less than
But see what the problem is.
100,000?
See what the problem is the problem is though, we have to now offer that because don't forget, let's go Madrid are in the Champions League and can fight for a Champions League with Thomas Partey in it, right? We can't even get into fucking Europa League. That's probably why he's probably sat there and said, look, if you want me to come, you're gonna have to pay for it. Right? Because I'm saying I'm sacrificing Champions League for you lot, right? I could quite stay here and get Champions League football.
And also the fact that they
And
put
does it
in
look
the
like
bid
Partey wants to
the
be here?
last.
It actually doesn't. I looked at it last night and I looked at him and he's like, why am I here? What have I done? They've sold me. They've sold me a lie. Right?
Yeah, they have. And you know what the worst thing is? When you go in for a player, last day of the transfer day, obviously he and his agent, they're gonna mug you because they know you're desperate. So if you are gonna pay him 150, they're gonna be like, you pay us 250 or I stay and I renew my contract. What are you gonna do? That's why you don't wait until the last day. We are not run properly in any level. Our commercial deals are not good enough. Our recruitment are not good enough. Player
And again,
contract
people,
not good enough.
No, do you know what? It's people like that, and there's a lot of us in the real Arto in fans that really were honest meant to stay, right? I mean, I heard it last night, and apparently he's still one guy. I'm not going to name him, but last night he was going on about Arteta's still the best man for the job. I'm like, are you watching what you're watching? Honestly, do you really fucking support this fucking football club? Because if you do, you should not accept this on any fucking level. I'm sorry, not even fucking DT was accepting it, and he's backed him since time.
I know.
Why?
And for me,
Is your head so far up your fucking ass? I mean, honest to God, he is not good enough. You can't accept this.
That's what I don't understand.
The league? Because I did.
Yeah.
I did. And that's the level we should be at. Right?
Listen.
And in the end, when it came down to it, and I said, I said to you as well, I said, if you're trusting this process, do you back the Cronkies? Oh no, we don't back the Cronkies. So how can you fucking trust it then?
I know, because it's led by them.
It doesn't make any sense. To invest, are you? I mean,
it doesn't make any sense. Imagine I want to invest in your company. I like the managing director, but I don't trust the CEO. I don't trust the ownership. I wouldn't buy the company because it doesn't make any sense.
Sorry, I'll just say to this. Nitish, it's not just about Partey, right? It's the fact that not this club is one properly. Two, right? They promised us after a 2 years contract had gone down, we were gonna just cut the player, sell him on, or get him a new contract. They have not done that. They've done exactly the same as the previous regime, right? So that's 2. 3, don't sit there and go about last night, honest to God, because last night was disgusting, right? You're asking a 21-year-old to play as a false 9 when he's never done it in his damn life. We all sat there at the start of the game, and I'm like, what the fuck is this formation?
I know. We were
What
all
the
like,
fuck
what's
is playing
this?
here?
What's
I
this?
just knew it, and I knew in 5 minutes, Emery's going to work that out and think, yes, please, I'll have some of this. And it's
But that's
exactly what he did.
yeah, and that just shows you. You remember I told
He
you.
would do this. He knows our squad. I know he was going to school us, right? What did I say? I kept telling you, and that is why Emery is better than fucking Arteta.
Thank you.
The only reason, right, that Arteta's got a fucking ounce in this game is because Villarreal let us off the hook, right? Instead of keep going on, and this is what he did at Arsenal in the end, he brought Coquelin on, right? An Arsenal reject, who we made him look like fucking prime Ronaldinho, right? I'm sorry. You can't sit there and say to me that this manager is better than Emery. You can't. Not by that performance. Is the Tish there? I think he's froze. Oh, God. To be fair, Partey hasn't exactly shown why he is highly regarded and didn't get injured much until he came to us. Was at fault for one of the goals last night? Absolutely. Right? See, look, his internet. He's so pissed off. The internet's gone. Anyway, we're gonna move on to Man City, and we'll probably get all that out again in the match reaction. Match reaction at 7:30 tonight. After the Checker Flag show. And we've got also the preview for the Grand Prix at 4 p.m. I will also be on Retro's channel at 1 p.m. for the 1 p.m. I'll be on for his channel to preview the Newcastle game. I should have 100% mags and also Retro for the preview to our game on Saturday, but we'll keep them, definitely confirm that. But going back to Champions League, PSG versus Manchester City. Cohen boy for twin of his beloved. I'll just leave it, man. Let's go. Let's focus on Man City for once. A team that's actually got a proper fucking manager, right? A team that actually knows how to play fucking football, right? 2-1 on the night. PSG, like a tale of two halves. It was the tale of two halves. PSG came on the first half, dominant, very good pressing. Absolutely. We were always. That's how. No. I don't care what excuse you're going to come up with. I don't care. Like, what Arteta did last night was fucking wrong. In every fucking level. Right? Why the fuck are you trying something new in a fucking Europa League semi-final? No. No. And I'm telling you now, right? I'm telling you now, Emery will do it again. He will do it again. He will go to the Emirates, and this time he'll be like, I want my fucking own back. Right? He's gonna love it. He's gonna love every fucking minute of the next leg, right? Being at the Emirates and teaching us a new one. Right? He's literally gonna go there and say, you got my job, right? I'm gonna show you how to play football. Right? I'm gonna show you how to manage a football club. Right? I'm sorry. Right? What Arteta played last night was bang out of order. Bang out of order. You don't do it at any level. Right? If you wanted to try it, you should have tried it in the game before against Everton, or the game before that against Fulham. Do it in the Premier League when there's nothing there, right? But to do it in a Europa League semi-final, are you mad? Honest to God. PSG versus Man City, obviously, and like I said, with PSG dominated first half, and he took Willie O'Toole talking to. They took the lead in the first half as well. Took a talking to by Pep Guardiola, and then Pep came up with a masterclass in the second half. They were a bit narrow, I thought, to start with the second half. A bit poor, a bit narrow in their play and not really using the width. But I think once they got their first goal, which was a big mistake by PSG's keeper, Navas. Navas was too busy watching the strikers in front of him and making sure they didn't get a nick on it, rather than actually trying to save the actual shot himself, because it was mainly a cross. But he's crept in by a De Bruyne, and then after that, PSG fell apart. Man City took the game to them. Probably should have been about 3-4-1 in the end, but they took the game to them. Riyad Mahrez with a beautiful free kick, and the Wolves should have done better in that game. In that free kick, they should have been able to block that, but he found his way through somehow, and he managed to put it in away for 2-1. And with Man City 2-1 up with 2 away goals, it looks set to be a Man City final against either Chelsea or Real Madrid. Can PSG pull anything off? Let me know in the comments. Do you think PSG will be able to? PSG aren't out of the tie. I know this is an unpopular opinion, but PSG have too much quality to not come back when it likes Mbappe. Beware of Mbappe. And I don't think that's an unpopular opinion, to be honest. I think that's a genuine opinion, but obviously it's going to be very hard for them to do at Manchester Stadium. It depends how Pep Guardiola plays, to be honest, right? As long as he doesn't overcomplicate it. Sorry, Guna, how are you, mate? Arteta was trash last night. Yeah, we just had a fucking 10-minute rant, mate. Trust me. Go back and watch it. We just had about a 10-minute rant. Right? Arteta was disgusting. Right? I'm sorry. He's fucking shameful. He should be ashamed. Right? How dare you play a fucking 20-year-old as a false 9? Right, the guy's still learning his trade. He's only just broke through to the team this season. I mean, honest to God, are you really mad? Honestly. Right? But, right, he puts Suarez. I mean, if you were going to play Chambers on the right, put Cedric Suarez on the left. Why play Xhaka there? Play him in the middle. Play El Neni in the middle. Why do you have to use fucking spinning top? And then here's another thing about spinning top, right? And here's another thing. Why did Arteta not take him off when he got a fucking warning from the referee? He got warned the tackle before. He was warned by the ref. One more and you're gone, right? At that point, any manager would have had the knowledge to go, nah, mate, you got to go. You got to go off, right? No. He kept him on, and I said it when he saw the warning. He'll keep him on, and Ceballos will get sent off. I fucking knew it, and he did it. Right? Everything that I said before the game literally fucking happened. Right? Trust me, I should have put a fucking bet on it. It's the only thing I'm even pissed off with. I should have put a bet on that because, it went exactly how I thought it would. Right? Somehow we luckily managed to find an extra fucking goal to get in. That wasn't even a red card. I don't know. No. Look, mate, he stamps on someone's foot. What do you expect? But even then, right? He's been warned. He has been warned by the ref. At that point, as a manager, I go, nah, get out of here. Before you get sent off or do something stupid, right? Get off, right? Bring on any on. No. We got to keep him on. No, we got to actually get him sent off. That's a great one. I am scared of him. I don't want to go up of the tournament. Mate, you need to start accepting it. It's called being Arsenal, mate. Stone plays again. City will be weak at the back. Could be. And that could depend on it. But give me your prediction for the second leg. My prediction for the second leg, I'd say 1-1. Man City go through. I'd say that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts as well. You do want to hit the link and you do want to join, hit the link in the chat. I'll put the link in the chat again. And actually, hang on, I'm just going to quickly. Who's joining me now? Oh my God, I'm busy. YouTube. Big up everyone watching in the chat. Right. Do please. Plus, if you do want to donate, my anxiety is just Cooper. Yeah, I get what you mean, mate. Right, I get that from time to time. If you do want to hit the link, have your say. Plus, as well, I want to. Yeah, plus I want to let me just think. What am I saying now? Yeah, do hit the link. If you do want to donate to the charity, the link is in the description below to the Just Giving page. Donate what you can, please. Plus, hit the Discord server in the description below. Join in the Discord server in the link below, right? And go join the new community that we've got. We've got football chat, F1 chat. You know, you name it, you know. So go and do that now. Yeah, so I'm gonna look at UEL fixtures. If you're also an F1 fan and you do want to take part in the preview and also the checker flag show at 4 p.m, 6 p.m, we are doing an open lines for them. So if you do want to come on and have your say for the Grand Prix and also the new stuff that we're going to be talking about, please hit the link. Please come and join us at 4 p.m. for the preview and 6 p.m. for the checker flag show. UEL fixtures, and then we've got Manchester United versus Roma. 4-0 PSG. That's not because 4-0 PSG. Jesus Christ, you're brave, right? Really? Wow. That's really underestimating Manchester City, to be honest. But there you go. Yeah. So obviously we had Roma versus Manchester United. With Pellegrini taking the lead after 15 minutes via a penalty. Well, no, actually, sorry. Bruno Fernandes took the lead with a penalty. Did he take no open play? Sorry, his first goal was open play. His second goal was a penalty because they end up winning 6-2, and he took the lead at 9 minutes. With Pellegrini getting a response and going 1-1 with a penalty before Pogba's handball. Dzeko is another one, and that's Dzeko is got another a goal for Roma, ex-City player against Man United. So Roma went into the lead 2-1 and went into half time at 2-1. Then I think Solskjaer must have said something because Solskjaer came out, and my God, they came out with a punch. United put in their best performance of the season last night. Yeah, definitely. I think that and their game against Liverpool in the FA Cup, I really enjoyed that game. I watched that. It was a really good game. Yeah, Ederson Cavani at 48 minutes put them back in front. No, they brought them level. Then he took the lead. Then he made them took the lead again at the 64th minute. Then Roma collapsed. They gave away a penalty to Bruno Fernandes to make it 4-2, and then Pogba and that just finished it off. And I'll tell you what, if they bottle this, if they lose 4-0 at Roma, at Roma's ground, it will be the biggest fuck up of this season. I'm telling you now, it would be the most embarrassing thing this season. Right? And with that sort of performance, they should be going on and winning this tournament. They should be. Right? And that's funny. He's playing Rashford on the right. Right? He played Rashford on the right, which usually doesn't work, but it played well. It definitely worked for Manchester United last night. So big up to them. They go through. Obviously, they've got what they got. They got the second leg on Thursday, but Premier League fixtures. Look at the Premier League fixtures. So we've got tonight, obviously, Southampton versus Leicester. We then do it. We've got Crystal Palace, Man City, which we're doing tomorrow before the Grand Prix, and then we are doing a watch along for Newcastle because we're starting the watch along for the Grand Prix early, so we can cover the first half of the game. But then once the second half starts, it'll be when the Formula One starts, and I'll be switching that. I'll keep my eye on it, but I'll be watching the Grand Prix, and then we'll watch the rest of the Man United versus Liverpool afterwards, after the Grand Prix. So yeah, do tune into that, and it'll be a very long stream, I'll tell you that. Despite spinning top getting sent off last night, we still got lucky with that penalty, as Saka was definitely conned it. Yeah, I don't think that was a penalty either, right? If Ceballos ain't a red card, right, Saka's definitely not a penalty, right? But yeah, they got hard done by with that, because that was a lifeline. Because again, we didn't look like scoring. It took a penalty for us to get back in the game. That's how shit we were. Saeed is back, mate. If you calm down a bit.
Steven.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's a penalty. I don't think it was, to be honest. But what do you make? Did you think it was a penalty for last night?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Do you think it was a penalty last night?
Either my connection is rubbish.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can hear you, but I think you can't hear me. Try to come back in.
Oh, yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, all right, go. Do you think Saka was a penalty?
Well, in nowadays, yes. If you asked me 5 years ago, I would say no, that's not a penalty. But because of how cheap penalties are now, and the new law, and how I see players like Harry Kane and Jamie Vardy, I would say yes. But do I want that to be a penalty? No, I don't. I think it's too easy. But with today's standards, with the ruling and VAR and all this bullshit, yeah, I can see why the penalty was given.
Yeah.
Would I have been mad if it was against us? Yeah, I would have been furious.
Yeah. So obviously I just covered, I'm not going to give a prediction to Man United, because I just covered them. So they're 6-2 up. They're through. Right, I'll be absolutely gobsmacked if Roma come back from that. Who do you think will go through against between Real Madrid and Chelsea? And then who do you think will go through out of PSG, Man City?
Well, let's start with Chelsea, Real Madrid. I still think Real Madrid will go through. I think Chelsea, it's fair to say Chelsea are favorites. They got a really good results at Madrid. But I just think that with the experience that Real have and the players that are to come back, I think they will go through. I think they played as bad as they played against Chelsea in the first game. The fact that they got 1-1 is gonna help them, I think. And I'm not
They got
sure
that away goal.
who's gonna be scoring goals for them.
Yeah. Do you think
is dog shit?
Yeah. Do you think they won't use Werner? They'll try someone like Giroud because they can't trust him to score the goals.
But in the other game, Man City Paris, I reckon Man City will go through.
Am I going to? I won't be like tweeting.
I think it's gonna be a City versus Real Madrid final.
Yeah. In terms of social media, I heard about what's going on. I'm not be tweeting, so I won't tweet anything. But in terms of, because the shows I've got to do, I will be in I will tweet my stuff for the weekend. Well, actually, no, I won't. I ain't gonna be tweeting, but I'll be DMing people to come on the show. But I will not be tweeting anything out there. I won't be tweeting anything out for the weekend. Are you gonna be doing that for the weekend? There's that protest. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, yeah. So I'm not gonna be tweeting anything out, but in terms of like DMing people for shows, then I'm gonna have to come on for that, do that. But yeah, I say I was just gonna ask, are you doing the social media blackout thing? Say.
Yeah, what did you say?
Are you doing the social media going dark this weekend? Because I said I'll tweet it, but I won't be tweeting. But I'll have to DM people to come on the show.
Yeah. I think why not? Why not? I don't post a lot anyway on social media, to be fair. I used to be very active before, but I've just got tired of social media, to be fair. The way it's supposed to be and the way it is, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you know what?
I mean, do you know what?
I wish
same here. I don't tweet
someone
a lot
like
from what I'm doing.
Thierry Henry would just try to build a new social media platform.
Yeah, and do you know
Because I
what?
think
I will say
he has
this,
the money and he seems to be very knowledgeable. So he could just employ a few high-tech people and get some proper investors.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, I won't be tweeting anything out. Like, I won't be advertising. If I advertise the streams, it'll be before the weekend, so it'll be Friday night, and then I won't be tweeting anything out after that. I want to be DMing people. So that's it in terms of tweets. Though I won't be tweeting. I don't usually tweet anyway. The only time I do tweet is when I tweet tweet to advertise shows. Yeah. Will it work? Will it make a difference? We don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But at least it's trying something. But yeah. I said I would see a man. I've seen only the final, to be honest. But yeah. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah. Until then, we're gonna have to wrap that up here. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in. Thanks for coming on as usual. And we'll be back at 4 p.m. with the preview to the Grand Prix. 6 p.m. the Checker Flag Show, and then 7:30 we've got the match reaction. I'll try and get a load of Arsenal fans on there to have a good chat about the game, and that'll be fun. And then meanwhile, everyone, if you haven't, do hit the like button.
Yep.
Do hit the subscribe button. Do hit the subscribe button. Do share it as well. And yeah, we'll be back at 4 p.m. with the preview. Until then, stay safe, stay well,
and don't trust the process. I'll tear that out.
Fuck the process, and I'll tear out.